SpongeBob and Patrick discovered that Bubble Base has a cavity, and they popped it out with a single blow of their fingers. And then he put a big wad of cash under Bubble Base's pillow. That day, Patrick suddenly realized he had an ugly nose. So he took out a hammer and smashed it into his face to get rid of it. But he realized it was just a baby tooth. SpongeBob held up the missing tooth and said, "If you put it under your pillow at night, the tooth fairy will appear and take it away. As compensation, she would leave behind a coin." When Patrick heard that he could make money, he swung his hammer and hit his face again. A steady stream of teeth fell out. He was going to be rich. At night, Patrick put them all under his pillow and fell asleep. He was even spitting teeth out of his mouth. Suddenly a pair of big eyes appeared in the wall. He was sneaking towards Patrick's bed. Obviously, this is not the tooth fairy but a thief. Only he didn't realize that Patrick's wallet was made of sand. The thief was knocked off balance and stumbled and fell into the cabinet. Just as the glitter on his head spilled on his body, the noise woke up the sleeping Patrick. Looking at the golden eyes in front of him, Patrick was convinced that he was the legendary tooth fairy. Without saying a word, he puts him in a sack to show SpongeBob. Patrick released the thief, who was covered in glitter. SpongeBob was convinced it was the legendary tooth fairy. He got down on his knees and asked to be his little helper. Thinking that he could have 2 more helpers to steal, the thief immediately admitted that he was the tooth fairy. He lied to them and told them that they were going to collect teeth together. First they went to the first house, Bubble Base. Because he drank soda every day, he must have a lot of cavities. The burglars came in through the window. The 2 nerds insisted on working together. Patrick sat his ass down in Bubble Base mouth. Patrick found a cavity and hit it with his hammer. It almost killed Bubble Base. The tooth bounced off and knocked down the Ocean Ranger's iron ball, and hit the thieves in the middle of their theft with pinpoint accuracy. Then SpongeBob stepped forward to get the tooth. He takes out the money the burglar has just acquired and delivers it to Bubble Base under his pillow. At the second house, SpongeBob and Patrick pulled out the baby tooth with a toilet plug. However, they tripped the burglar who was stealing the TV set. In the meantime, SpongeBob and Patrick delivered the diamonds that the burglar had worked so hard to steal. Then they went to the big fish's house. They put a rope around the tooth and tried to pull it out with all their might.